Hey everybody, this is Spongebob here.
Hello everybody, this is Patrick.
And today, we're gonna count down our top 5 favorite SpongeBob episodes, that's right. And yes, we're gonna count the episodes from a classic season since, well, what do you know? It's great.
Wait, what do you mean classic? Do you mean...
Like the old seasons.
Oh, I thought you meant not in a disc, but in a record.
Yeah. You know, one to three.
Oh.
Alright, so let's get this countdown started with my number 5. Alright, so my number 5 SpongeBob episode probably has to be, Midlife Crustacean. So, pretty much, the episode involves Mr. Krabs thinking that he's old. And, well, I don't think he's old, but it's pretty much like in his 50s or 60s or something. I don't know.
Well, that's old.
Of course. Anyways, Mr. Krabs notices that me and Patrick we're gonna go out for like to hang out or something, I don't know. And Mr. Krabs wanted to join just so he can look young again. And pretty much we made a retarded decision to go to really retarded places to have fun. Like a laundromat in the middle of the streets, a library, pool, and you decided to ride on top of a man riding a cart.
I was only acting.
I know.
Actually, during this video, I'm not gonna end like the dumb wit that you see in the show, but this is actually my normal voice.
Yeah, I know. Okay, anyways. Pretty much, Mr. Krabs pretty much had it and told us that we were lame.
Let it go.
Don't you dare say that song! I hate it! I'm sorry. Okay. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways. Yeah, so pretty much Patrick, I don't even want to say this, but the guys at Nickelodeon decided to put this as a theme. The Panty Raid. How can kids understand that? I mean, I'm sorry that I sound angry in this video, but why did they decided to add Panty Raid in a kids show? I mean,
yeah, those stuff are meant for, I don't know, kids
exactly.
in the age of 18.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, isn't this a show isn't this a show for like all ages?
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, our show was actually meant for adults, but, because, they show a couple of things that are almost like adult material.
I'm sorry.
But, yeah, even though this is a kid show, there are some content showing that this show was supposed to be for adults.
Yeah, exactly. Still a good show, without a doubt, but...
Yeah.
I mean...
Don't like the new season, though, because I act even more stupid than before.
And we pretty much...
act like little children. But now in this...
Yes!
And now in this countdown, now we act like actual adults, except you were crying when you went to your number 5.
Well, that's because Mr. Krabs called us lame, and...
Lame is not even a bad word. If you called me the S-word, then... And Tubby, no, like I said, once again, that was for acting.
Yes,
but
exactly.
If someone would call me in that kind of word, but in a different word, trust me, I would flip.
Yeah, I know.
Well, anyway,
but
that was your number 5, right?
Yes, exactly. Well, before you do that, just to let you know, that's back when Mr. Krabs says that we were lame, we pretty much cried like crazy, and that's why I did it. Acting. I was acting.
Yeah, that's...
Alright, your number 5, my young friend.
Oh, my number 5... Oh my god, that was a bit too deep. My number 5 has to be... just kidding. My number 5 has to be Help Wanted, the very first episode of Season 1. Because, you know, it wasn't that entertaining, of course. SpongeBob was just flipping patties just to feed a horde of anchovies. That looks stupid. I mean, like, anchovies. A horde of anchovies go into the Krusty Krab just because they're hungry. It's like a school of fish wanting to feed on a dead fish. That's how hungry they were. But then, of course, SpongeBob saved the day. That he was just flipping patties and making burgers. That was basically it. So, and of course, fun fact, like I said, it was the first episode of the first season of SpongeBob SquarePants, and was released in 1999. That was the actual year when my friend here made his debut on Nickelodeon.
And now that my second movie is out, it's still a success.
Yes.
And the movie was great, by the way. If you're confused by this, be sure to watch Lucas's SpongeBob Movie 2 review.
And how he describes about the movie or
yeah, and how great it was, how great it was.
Yeah. Well, I think that was my number 5, I think. How about your number 4, SpongeBob?
Okay. My number 4, SpongeBob, favorite SpongeBob, so probably has to be, the Fight Cook Games. Basically...
Oh, a parody of the Olympics, right?
I was just about to say that. Anyways. Basically, pretty much the episode's plot is, that it pretty much takes place at the Fight Cook Coliseum, and it just shows, like, some anchovy shark thing. I don't know what kind of fish it was. I think it is a shark, but as the announcer, and yes, I do apologize about the noise in the background. I think Lucas's mom is vacuuming. Yeah, I think
actually, I can't even hear it. Because the funny thing is, I have no ears!
And you have no nose either.
No? Oh, okay.
Okay, anyways, back on topic. Pretty much, it pretty much shows, like, all the Fight Cook game events, and, like, SpongeBob and Patrick competing with each other, just because Mr. Krabs and Plankton forced them to. I mean, well, basically the first event we played was like the deep fry pole vaults, which pretty much you throw deep fries in the audience, and they turn into like
fish sticks.
Yeah, like real life fish sticks. And yeah, basically the live action part is like my like favorite part of the show. Like yeah. Anyways,
well, we got nothing to say in that moment.
yeah, basically, now the next event is the chocolate pie dive, which basically you just use different methods of, like, really the ice cream and basically, like, make the biggest splash, so, yeah. So basically, I used the 2 popsicle sticks on my head method, and my friend Patrick used a cone on his legs method. And
that means I made myself a strawberry ice cream with chocolate syrup.
Yeah, and basically they just show a montage of all the other events, and yeah, and basically it just skips to the final event, which is like a wrestling thing. We're like wrestling on top of a Krabby Patty, and basically, it basically shows my favorite moments from the episode, which is Patrick saying my name's not Vic when I erased part of his name. Oh, and basically my number 5's episode, my favorite part of that was when they hang out. So yeah, forgot to say that.
The thing is, in number 4, which to tell my number 4 right now, it has to be the same, the Fry Could Games. But my favorite part was in the end, when we were wrestling, and of course we were muscular. We looked like hot, sexy guys. And then all of a sudden, we made up, and still in our sexy bodies, we walked out of the arena.
Ain't not undo it.
Yeah. And of course, basically, and this happened backstage during the performance. There were some girls that saw us in that muscular tone with our underwears on, and they ran to us. Actually ran to us, screaming, oh my god, and in my mind, playfully, I was like, who are you people? But basically in my mind, I was like, wow, well, that was awkward. So we went ahead and, you know, they were like chasing us throughout the, you know, when we exited out of the arena. And this happened backstage when the episode was over, and we were walking towards the sunset, and then when it was over, then we saw the horde of girls. So that was pretty like an embarrassing moment after the episode. So that's basically my number 4. So number 3.
Okay, so my number 3, best Spongebob episode, probably has to be no weenies allowed. So pretty much the plot of the episode, it basically starts with me and Sandy just karate chopping away at the beach. And then me and Sandy ran to this club, tough club, called the Salty Spittoon. And basically I just did millions of ways to get in. But
they all failed.
Yeah, but except for one thing, when I like fake fighted with Patrick, and I didn't even touch him. And finally I get in, then obviously I got in the hospital because I slipped on an ice cube. And basically I told the doctor what happened, then he told me to go to Weenie Hut General, and I was like, oh my god, I have to go to that place? Yeah. What's your number 3?
Well, my number 3, once again, has to be the same thing, for one reason.
Oh, wait, before you do. Basically my favorite parts was all the failed attempts of me going into the club. Oh, wait, no. Was when I fake fighted with Patrick, without even touching him.
Alright. So, anyway, my favorite, which, of course, you know, that was the same episode, No Weenies Allowed. My favorite part is when SpongeBob called me Tubby, and I tried to act like I was totally angry. So, to do my impression, it was basically like this. Go ahead, SpongeBob. Give me your best shot.
Okay. You don't know, Tubby.
Tubby? Nobody calls me Tubby!
Hey Patrick, you're supposed to let...
I'm sorry. SpongeBob, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Sorry, both in that episode and right now, of course, when I act a bit too much in that moment, like, yeah, I got too overexcited.
And there was even a boss fight with you. I even, like, back when in Truth or Square, the video game, when basically I told Patrick, when we randomly walked into the Salty Spittoon, basically I told him what happened. Like, when I was like, remember the time when I was trying to go into Salty Spittoon, and I said, you go in there, Toby, and then you basically said it, and then I was had a boss fight with you, which you pretty much you're like a big robot. And then at the end of the boss fights, Patrick said, "What fight?" Well, when I told him what happened, I said, "What fight?" And pretty much it goes back to the game.
Oh wow. Yeah, that was really dumb. Well, anyway, that was our number three. Finally, number 2. We were almost finished with this. Number 2.
And we're 15 minutes in. So, my number 2 probably has to be chocolate with nuts.
Oh, now that's a good one.
Yeah. Basically, the plot of the episode is that me and Patrick were like looking at Squidward's fancy magazine thing, and basically we were like looking through it. Then Squidward got mad at us for stealing his mail. Then we were thinking on how to become a fancy living. So basically, my number Ben here thought of selling chocolate bars. So we did that, and our first customer was, you guessed it, the chocolate guy. We basically yelled, "Chocolate!" And
chocolate? Chocolate?
Chocolate! Chocolate!
Wait, I think this is the wrong house. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Basically, like, throughout the episode, you just taste us. Then, we just go from house to house, and, we failed to sell them. So, yeah.
The thing is, do you know what was like the funniest part? Which, like I said, I can't believe I'm still doing this. Number 2 for me, once again, chocolate with nuts. We share the same in common. That was also my other favorite episode. And
wait, hold on. I'm gonna go to the back. So, yeah.
All right. So maybe I'll take over. Anyway, in my number 2, which hold on. I'm gonna sit down. Oh God. Or don't let them see your face, Maximus.
Right, I'm sorry about that. So, may you continue?
Alright. So, in number 2, with chocolate with nuts, my favorite part is when, when that chocolate guy finally caught us. And of course, he was acting all, psycho. And to do my impression, which I can, like, change my voice in different parts, this is what he was.
Finally! I'm trying to catch you guys for so many days! And now that I got you where I want you, I would like to buy one of your chocolate.
So, in that moment, we pretended like a lot of chocolate came from our pants, like we like pooped ourselves. And then when I pooped a buttload of chocolate, I also pooped up a Hershey's Kiss. That was like the most funniest part. But yeah, that's my favorite part of that scene of chocolate with nuts.
Yeah.
So that's my number 2, finally.
Yeah,
the moment that you've all been waiting for. And wait, hold on. Bob, did you say something?
Oh, no. I was going to say my favorite part. Basically, I agree with you about the chocolate part. So, yeah.
Alright, so that's all you have to say? Alright.
No.
Oh, okay.
My number 1 episode probably has to be you pretty much saw this coming. Band Geeks. That is right. This is my number 1 favorite SpongeBob episode ever. Alright, so pretty much the plot involves Squidward getting a call from Squidward Fancy Son, which, by the way, this episode was his first appearance. His arch rival from high school. He got a call saying that he reminded him that the Bubble Bowl is coming next week, and
a parody of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Bubble. Yeah. Basically, Squidward got freaked out by it, and he decided to start a band class just to impress Squilliam. And basically, everyone pretty much acted like idiots, even me and Patrick. And that's basically one of my favorite parts of the episode. And Squidward got really crossed by it. And pretty much, everyone decided, everyone got ashamed of it. So he pretty much practiced like all night. And they went to the Bubble Bowl. And basically, we were at the Bubble Bowl.
And then we performed a song which was back from like the 80s.
Yeah, and the song that we performed was my favorite part of the episode. And that song is called Sweet Victory.
Which used to be from a band that we don't know about, but they were from the 1980s. So the song mostly sounded like one of the 80s songs.
Yeah, exactly. And basically, Squidward got a stroke and he left, and sang the rest of the song.
And of course, Squidward was being like an awesome boss conductor.
Yeah. And that's... What's your number one, Patrick?
My number one has to be...
if this has to be based on an old season, which maybe this could be an old season, maybe like around 2008, House Fantasy, right? Is that like from season through 2008 or a...
I think that's like around season 6.
What was from that year?
Pretty much ran from 2008 to 2009.
Oh. So this is from 2008. It counts as an old season, of course.
That's a modern season.
What?
I said, that's a modern season.
Oh. Well then, let's forget about that. Let me think. Has to be from first, second. Suds. Yes. My favorite episode is Suds. Basically, a Bikini Bottom version of getting a severe cold or fever. And so, in that episode, SpongeBob gets the Suds, basically the Bikini Bottom cold. And of course, you know, he was slacking at work because he was not feeling well. And also, in one moment, when he went through treatment, using as a sponge for cleaning stuff, then he felt better. Then, of course, during that moment, he was so lucky and I wanted to participate, so I pretended that I had the suds for my treatment. I tried to act it out like it was awesome, but to tell you the truth, the treatment was really, really, really bad. I cleaned a cactus. I cleaned the toilet, which was really, really, really dirty. And I cleaned a guy's back, I think.
No, I think that was me.
Oh. Well, that's it. Basically, that was really disturbing. So, that's it. I know, it's really disgusting. Well, anyway, take it away, SpongeBob.
Yeah, so stay tuned next time on our countdown, where we count down our top 5 favorite arcade games we played at Dave & Buster's. So, basically, the reason why we're doing this is because Lucas's birthday is coming up tomorrow, and basically next week, we're not going to be doing a countdown next week, is because Lucas is going to have a birthday party at Dave & Buster's.
And guess who's coming? This guy who's controlling me right here. Yes. Maximus Ultra is also
and
coming.
Some more of Lucas's friends, if they plan on coming. So, yeah.
And of course, when the time comes, and if we do have the technology, maybe we might do a video. Who knows?
Yeah. We might do a vlog of, like, what happened at the party. So, yeah. Well, I might film with Lucas's... Oh, wait. Yeah, like what Spongebob said, we're not going to be doing a video countdown next week is because I'm going to be having a birthday party at Dave & Buster's, and,
I think I have to leave. This is an embarrassing time.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, I might do a vlog. I might do, like, a vlog on my birthday party. And I think it's going to be a great idea. And, yeah. Yeah. So stay tuned next time when we count down our top 5 favorite arcade games from Dave & Buster's. So yeah.
Peace out.
Alright. Peace, cabana mates.